thank you for being here today. It gives me great pleasure and honor whenever we get an opportunity to recognize the great work of St. Paul police officers. And it's kind of unique today because we're going to recognize numerous officers for life-saving awards. And it's a little different than what we traditionally do through our commendation process because a Chief's life-saving award is a little bit special. In our hectic day-to-day lives and for all the officers that are here today, usually it's about, wrestling with bad guys and locking bad guys up. But this is a little different because a lot of times people don't realize all the great work that police officers do and they don't get to hear about it. And this is about saving somebody's life. It's different. And it takes on an exceptional meaning because police officers put themselves in harm's way, and you'll get to hear that with each one of these incidents that occurred and what the officers did. Many of these situations involve officers that responded to calls of people that are just depressed. They're having a bad time in their life and thinking about ending their life. And that's just as dangerous as arresting a bank robber because the officers have to put themselves in harm's way to save somebody else's life and to hopefully make a difference in their life because that's the most important piece. So with that, let's start with the first group of officers. And as I call your name, please come up here. A couple of the officers couldn't make it with us here today, but those that are present, please come up and just stand right next to me on my left side here. And that's Officer Timothy Bone, Officer Jay Griffin, Officer Kerry Lee, Officer Alta Painter, and Officer Rob Zink. Would you come up in front, please? On September 8th of 2009, Officers Timothy Bone, Jay Griffin, Kerry Lee, Alta Painter, and Robert Zink responded to a call of a suicidal male. The mother of the troubled individual called with information that led the officers to believe he was located on the bank of the Mississippi River near the Lake Street Bridge. The officers quickly began checking trails along the bluffs and banks of the river. As they worked their way down the river, they found the victim near Summit Avenue. He was semi-conscious and was able to tell officers that he had overdosed using various medications. They immediately called for medics, but soon realized that the victim's condition was critical. They then formed a human chain. Just think about that because of those of us that can picture where they were. They formed a human chain passing the 170-pound victim up the rough and unstable cliffs so that he could be quickly transported to the hospital. Their quick actions and teamwork played a role in saving this individual's life. Let's give them a round of applause. Can I have Officers Robert Beeson, John Buckmeyer, and Len Manning please step up? You don't have to be nervous, guys. On September 17th, 2009, Officers Beeson, Buckmeyer, and Manning responded to a call of a man threatening to jump from the Maryland Avenue Bridge over 35E. As the three of them approached the troubled individual, he warned he would jump if any of the officers came near him. The officers engaged in conversation with him. At one point, one of the officers asked him if he had any identification on him. As he handed his ID to an officer, they grabbed his arm and pulled him to safety. He was transported to Regions for evaluation. Their quick actions and teamwork played a role in saving this individual's life. Let's give them a round of applause. him one more round of applause. Oh. Did you get it? I'm good. Okay. As you can see, there's a common theme here. You know, even though I'm reading just kind of snidbits of what the officers did, I mean, these are really involved situations. They're not easy, they're dangerous, and the quick thinking of the officers to save these individuals' lives is what is just the common theme throughout all of these awards that we're going to give out and continue to give out here today. Can I have Officer Sean Burton please step up to the front? Sean here. On October 17, 2009, Officer Sean Burton responded to a call of a man threatening to jump from the high bridge. As he approached the scene, he saw the troubled individual straddling the railing and 3 other civilians talking with him. Officer Burton parked far enough away from the scene so the person would not hear him exit his vehicle. As he approached the male, he gestured to the 3 civilians to continue talking with him to keep him distracted. He was then able to grab the man's arm and pull him from the railing onto the ground. In the process, the officer injured his knee when it struck the concrete. The man was handcuffed and was taken to Regions for evaluation. Officer Burton's quick and clever actions played a role in saving this individual's life. Let's give Sean a round of applause. Where's Officer Mike Davis? We've got one of our senior people. Come on up, Mike. Mike's a great picture taker because he's a good-looking guy. Not that all of our officers are not. Guys and gals, you used to taking pictures. Did you get your hair cut for this?
I did.
He did. So there you go. On October 29, 2009, Officer Michael Davis responded to a call. While on scene, he heard a woman screaming for help and ran to assist her. She was sitting on the steps of a nearby home and was clearly having trouble breathing. As Officer Davis tried to calm the woman down and get her to take slow, deep breaths, she became unresponsive. Her lips turned blue and she fell forward. She was not breathing at the time and she had no pulse. Officer Davis immediately began CPR without any protection. He was able to get her breathing and she was transported to the hospital. It was later found that she needed surgery to remove an enlarged gland that was restricting her breathing. His quick response and courageous actions undoubtedly played a role in saving this woman's life. Mike, congratulations. Okay, can I have Officer Alta Painter come back up again? And Seth Wilson. Seth here? Now, isn't this unique? Alta's here twice, which I think says something about what officers are willing to do to help somebody else out in the line of duty. I think it says a tremendous amount. On November 6, 2009, Officers Alta Painter and Seth Wilson responded to a call of a suicidal male threatening to jump from the footbridge over I-94 near Snelling Avenue. Now, all of us realize how busy that is. So just think of the situation, and you can kind of picture this as I read on. Police Reserve Zachary Philbrick advised him that he had been flagged down regarding an individual and found him on the bridge. When they arrived, he was perched on the support pole and was crying and threatening to end his life by jumping onto the freeway. Although other officers were present, Officers Painter and Wilson were instrumental in convincing this person to come down from the fence. Officer Painter did radio to stop traffic on I-94, and then both officers used a calm demeanor to speak to him for about 10 to 15 minutes. It was an extremely stressful situation, yet both officers were able to help this person realize he was worth something and that he should get help. He climbed down and was transported to Regions Hospital. Their quick response to the scene and ability to ease the situation by displaying extreme patience and having appropriate conversation with this man undoubtedly saved his life. Let's give Alta another round of applause. Thank you.
Carrie Lee's here. I think you might be going to call or something.
Who's
Carrie Lee.
Is Carrie here? Carrie Lee? Carrie, come on up. We'll give you, we've already read your citation. So as we can see, what our officers do every day really does make a difference in the life of others. I can't tell you how proud I am. I know that your families are proud. Thank you for the family members that are here. Your family members that serve our department, and I know Mike is here, and I work with Mike as a St. Paul police officer. How proud you must be of your son and the rest of your family members, Rob's wife, everybody that's here today. You know what? We do make a difference. And St. Paul is a unique city, it's a unique town, and we've got the best police department in the state of Minnesota, and as far as I'm concerned, in the country. So thank you for being here today. We've got cake, we've got coffee, we've got other treats here. Let's celebrate and make sure that we congratulate all those officers individually. So thank you again for coming today.